Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Petty Ponglet podcast with your host, Cloud D. Walker, aka Will Brock, aka
Mhm.
William Brian Brock III, and me, your co
Yo,
host, Evan from HIMediaTV. Welcome back. It's good to have you guys. How was your week this week, my brother? Have you seen the news about our glorious leader? We don't know if that motherfucker is alive or dead.
yeah, of course I've been seeing that. Like at the moment they started talking about it, how they haven't seen him since what, the end of July, or it has been 5 days or something like that. I've been here. I heard two things. I've heard that we haven't seen him since the end of July, and the other thing that I heard that was like we haven't seen him in
We
like
have we
14
have
days.
absolutely seen him since the end of July. We haven't seen him since the 26th of August.
26th of August. Okay.
No, wait. Uh 28th, my bad. We haven't seen him since the weekend started, which would have been the I'm a bad journalist. Yeah, 29th. So it wasn't the 26th, it was either the 28th or the 29th. So it's been about 4 or 5 days since we last saw him. And he's been AWOL. So I posted a little black book about that, so we don't need to get super duper into that necessarily. What we do want to get into is like more silly fun stuff like Tinder, because I told you you need to just be a little bit of a fuckboy for a while and be single.
Uh, yeah. That'd be great. Like, I'll reiterate what I said. That'd be great if I knew how to make that happen.
Well, it's a muscle, first of all. You got to
Right?
exercise it,
Yeah.
you
Gotta
know. So
exercise it.
you are gonna
When I haven't
you
flexed
are gonna
since
fuck up
high
some
school,
edges. So
that's okay.
so I know you said that one of the things that you struggle with Tinder is like getting to the part where you get their number or their Instagram and things like that. What I normally do is when I feel like we've gotten to the point in the conversation where we've been talking for a couple days, relatively back and forth, there's like we're getting back to each other pretty quickly, despite being at work and shit. Um I say, "Hey, would uh would you give me the would you do me the privilege of um could you would you give me the privilege of letting me send you my phone number?"
Okay.
And here's why the phrasing is important. Can I give can you give me the privilege of sending you my number? So that does two things. One, it
Mhm.
says that it shows a level of respect and reverence towards the person. It shows that like this is something you are asking respectfully. And second, you are sending them your number. So you are doing, the effort, like saying like it's like kind of like a respectful princessy like treatment kind of thing. It works. At least my
It also puts the ball in their court for real. If they say
correct.
yes, I give them my number, and at that point there's no pressure on them. They can hit me up anytime. Yeah.
Correct. Now here's the thing. Um, you only really need to do this if you've been like talking for days and days or whatever, and it's like it hasn't come up. Like you've had good conversations and stuff, and like you're talking and enjoying yourselves, but like neither of you have like did it because some women are like genuinely do expect a man to ask, and like usually if you've been talking for a while and like it's been consistent, then you can just pop that out. Usually, I find that it's better to wait for them to ask you ask you for your number or them to just send you their number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Makes
because
sense.
yeah, because at that point, like our autistic asses know for a fact that they're interested. Here's the reason why dating apps are better for people like you and me with autism. It's because it gets rid of the ambiguity.
Okay.
It gets rid of the ambiguity of does this person is this person interested in me? They liked you. If they stop liking you, they will unmatch you. It is that
Yeah.
simple. It removes one of the biggest fucking barriers. Also, you should also put um you should also put you know, like the fact that I think you should also say I've always found that when I'm talking to somebody on Tinder, I usually will say something along the lines of I would usually find a way to mention by the way, saying after you're if you're talking back and forth or after you've gone back and forth, you say something like a little line of by the way, I'm so sorry for autistically babbling. I just got really excited talking to you. Like little lines like that. Little lines like that. Because here's the thing, there are women, lots of women who really like that um tism riz. It's real. And it's it's liberating to know that the women that like that, and the women that don't are probably not the types you want to fuck around with anyways.
So anyway, yeah, that's true. That's real.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And the nice part about it is if you like women that are being mean to you, you can just say, "Hey, I like a woman that's a little fucking mean to me." There you go. Listen. Um Realistically, the best way for you as well to get here is, and I will tell this to every man listening to this. There is only really one way to use these dating apps as a man and have some level of success. First of all, you need to actually have multiple different pictures of you wearing multiple different outfits in multiple different locations. You need to have one that looks really, really nice, like a professionally done, like headshot type thing. You need to have a silly one that looks like okay, you don't not suit you, you're not too serious. You need to have one with your friends and all that, so you show that
Yeah.
you're social. You need to have a meme, a not like a funny one, but a not not something not offensive, obviously. And you need to have one where you're smiling. You need to have one where you're smiling, genuinely smiling.
Oh, okay.
Those are all really important. Okay. That's
And
the first thing.
I have almost none of those.
Right. The second thing is that you need to have a have a bio with substance. You need to say you can say um I have you need to um it really is a vibe. It shouldn't be more. Don't ever write a paragraph. You should probably have three sentences slash acronyms slash emojis or whatever, separated by lines. And it
Really?
should, yeah, it's you don't want it to be so much that it's you don't it can't it's that it's wall of text. I ain't reading all that. It should be able to tell you enough at a glance. I've sent you my Tinder profile in a screenshot, so it's
Yeah.
that's kind of what you should be gauging for. You should have what your intentions are, some of your a handful of your interests, um and that's just just so people have a general snapshot of what they're getting into.
Yeah.
um and that is the first thing. You need to have a verbose profile that will already put you in the top 10% of men on these apps, literally, because most men don't have shit. They're ass, they're terrible. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you live anywhere, whether it's in a metropolitan city or bumblefuck nowhere, it helps a lot more if you live in a metropolitan city like you do.
Right.
You need to suck it up and drop the money on the most premium subscription that the app has. Not like with the exception of Tinder, because their shit goes up to like $500, $2,000. I'm talking about their $50 one. Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, all of them have like some $50 one. Find the app in your area that you get the most play on and pay for that one. And the reason why I say that is we as men, straight men specifically, are a dime a fucking dozen on
Yeah,
these
yeah, I know
apps.
that.
There are a billion of us on these apps. And the thing you need here's the thing you need to do. The reason why you do this is because what this does is it does two things. One, it allows you to swipe on every single person you see, which you should do because you're a man, you don't have the option to be picky here.
Yeah, yep. Long
You
since accepted that.
if you want to pick someone based out of the matches you do get. Period. That's the first bit. The second bit is, especially with something like Tinder, it puts you at the front of like the algorithm in the area you're in. Oh,
Okay.
that is so important. You pair that with the fact that you actually have a profile that has some level of effort behind it, and you will see an insane amount increase in play. When I was living in Los Angeles, my first week there, I forked over the money for like fucking $20 for a week long thing. I swiped a shit ton. I had like 10, up to 10 miles as my thing. And I shit you not, I literally was getting like, I was literally fucking someone within like like a week and a half.
Nice.
I assure you and every other person watching, you need to make your Tinder profile make you look like a person. You need to have multiple photos. You need to look like a human. Like have a silly photo. Like have a silly photo, smile in them, look like you're with friends, like smiling and like with friends and with a group picture. Have your like nice looking photo, shit like that. And most importantly, don't say anything like don't mention anything about wanting to fuck. Don't mention anything about like women or women's bodies. That is the best advice I can give you because I promise you,
That
if
won't go
you
well.
if you literally just talk to a woman and like engage with them, what they're saying and like autistically babble about your own interests that are related to what they just said and back and forth, either they'll eventually ask you for your number or you'll get to a point where you're like, would you like me may I please give you my number if you're like may I please give you your number you my number. And then you, if you've been talking for days at this point, usually they'll say yes. Because here's the thing: a lot of the time, the people, like the women on Tinder, are on there to fuck as well. They
Yes,
are,
yes, I know.
they are literally there for the deed. All you need to do is act like a human being, treat them like human beings, and talk to them like you're talking. Literally, I shit you not. Just talk to them like you would talk to your friends. Just nix like the bullying and the misogyny, and you're good. Don't say weird shit. You got listen. You know when people say talk to them like you're like they're your friends. You know I'm not telling that. You know good and hell well. People listening to this, what you that like you say. Oh, I can't talk to them. Like talk to my friends. I'll get a cake. I'm like then you know exactly what not to say
Mm,
to them. You know in your heart of hearts what not to say to these motherfuckers. Like my
that's not quite my problem.
No,
'Cause
I know. I know. It's just like engage with them like you engage with me. And don't be a Debbie Downer. Like seem like somewhat happy. Like don't be a nihilistic asshole.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a big one. Oof.
Oh Lord. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Like if you want like for anybody want listening, if you want to be like any kind of successful on dating apps, put meaningful effort into your photos and your bio. Uh pay the fucking money to get to the front of the line and behave like and don't be a weirdo. That's it. That's it. It's really not that hard. And man, I was able to to have situationships and have sex with women that my fugly ass had no business being with. And I am currently in a relationship with a beautiful, amazing, smart woman that I am very much infatuated with that I met on a fucking dating app. So I promise y'all it works. Just treat it like you're talking to somebody on like your buddy on like Discord or Instagram or some shit. Like just if they hit you, like hit them up in a reasonable amount of time. If you're like, and if you know you're about to like go into work or some shit, and like, hey, listen, I'm about to go into work, so if my responses are sparse, that's why. I'll hit you up when I get out. Basic shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm
How's
having me
you
scroll through my photos and looking for something I can use.
take some more? Like shit. Like hell. Like you know what? You know what I genuinely think you should do,
Hmm.
and it's gonna be cringe.
All right.
Get your stepmom to
I
take a
could
pic.
use a little cringe.
Get your stepmom to help take some pictures of you. You need a lady's eye.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, don't dress up or anything. Like, you like have one where you do dress up kind of nice. Like, have one where you dress like normally. Like, it's you're good. You're a handsome dude. You know
Thank you.
you're welcome. Oh Lord. But anyways, moving on. How's Yu-Gi-Oh treating you?
It's awesome actually. I am a terrible. We're talking about the anime or Master Duel.
Yes.
Okay, so the anime, it's uh hilarious. I'm kind of depressed watching it, so I'm not really retaining everything. What I am retaining is that like everything is kind of uh,
Goofy.
goofy. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of goofy. Um, with the whole, so where am I? I'm in the Battle City tournament, and Kaiba is now going up against Yugi
Yeah, Battle
for
City.
his
Okay,
Egyptian.
cool. Yeah, Battle City
Yeah,
is where like they play actual Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, yeah. We're supposed to where we are actually playing like Demon Realm games for a long time. And uh it's uh man, yeah, I'm not putting my thoughts together right now. I guess I haven't really given it much thought. I've been using it as a distraction, and it's hard for me to absorb when it's just a distraction, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um the game, however, I am a terrible duelist.
That's fine.
It's taking me.
Everyone is the beginning. Literally just play AI matches, literally play solo mode, avoid fucking ranks like the plague. We're gonna get you into some duel rooms with me and some other folks, and we're gonna play some lower ability decks, and we're gonna expose you to like some like PvP play. We got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, no. I'm taking it slow, like you said. I'm still, I'm just like cooking my way through the training matches right now.
Mhm.
I'm in the level 2 of training. And like for the level 1, I pretty much got through it on the first try because they're not really made to be that hard. But now I'm on the pendulum summoning
Mm.
training, and I can't beat it. I can't beat it. I've been stuck all day. I've been stuck since last night, on the pendulum summoning. So
Keep
I've
trying.
been.
Keep
I
trying.
know. I know. I know.
Keep trying. They like it looks like a lot. It's real. It looks like a lot of text. It looks complicated. It's really not. It's really just three like it's not. It's really just like three cards in a trench coat. That's it.
I bullshit my way through special summoning because everything you have to summon goes to the graveyard. I completely bullshit my way through that. I have no clue how I passed that test.
You should go back and try it again.
I will once I progress a little further and figure out my summoning method. Do you do all the summoning methods in your play, or do you have a favorite?
My two favorites in order are ritual summoning, then fusion summoning.
Yeah, yeah. So those are the two that you particularly use in your decks and builds.
I mean, well, to be fair, like when it comes to it, archetypes usually like specific archetypes, like the specific tribes and stuff, will center around more so. Will center around the what's it called? Sorry, I'm blanking.
You're good. You're good.
Will center around like one or two or three or more like summoning types, or none at all. It really does depend on like the play style of the deck itself.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. So for now, that's exactly what I'm saying. So for now, I'm going to just like play through the tutorials, and whenever I figure out the playstyle that I like in particular, I'm gonna go back to that and like really grind it out on those and figure out how to make that part of my or build a deck that way and make that part of my thing.
Yeah, no, and the other cool thing is that if you like a specific type of play style of deck, other deck types, like other archetypes, will usually rhyme with it. So like if something is like not great for whatever reason, it'll like it can get better.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I want to go back to the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. So
Yeah, go
what am
for it.
I what am I watching? What am I watching? Um, I think I appreciate I appreciate Joey Wheeler coming as far as he did in the show, because his duels are actually really fun to watch these days. Um, I appreciate that they're putting him against Malik. I'm really curious about this whole
Speak into
Yami.
the mic. Speak into the
Uh,
mic.
I'm really curious about this whole Yami situation. Because like, why is who? I get the Pharaoh has attached himself to his Millennium item, but who is this thief that has attached himself to Bakura? What's with all of these dark presences surrounding the Millennium items? I've got a lot of questions that have yet to be answered. So I just have to wait patiently. I get that. And uh. I wonder how Kaiba is going to cope with his involvement in all of this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably
That's where
gonna
I'm at with Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
he'll probably crash out like the man child he is.
He always crashes out. He can't help himself. He's got an obsession with
Oh.
just being the best. Fuck everything else. It's just like powerful deck. I will have the most powerful deck, and I will finally crush Yugi.
That's what happens when like autism and narcissism intersect. You get Kaiba.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, um, yeah, I love it. I've actually been having a lot of fun with the show. Sometimes I want to play and watch at the same time, but I can't because I actually sometimes I really want to. I actually want to watch these important duels. I skip the filler. I'm not ashamed to say that I skipped the filler.
Yeah, you need to skip the filler because, like, a lot. Don't get me wrong. Some of the filler's awesome. In fact, I would think that the Seal of Orichalcos arc is a filler that is worth not skipping.
Isn't that the last of the three?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I skipped the first two.
one of them is the one where they go into the virtual world, right?
Yep, yep.
It's
That was
that's also a really good one, but I understand it does hang on for a little while.
yeah, yeah. I just the whole I don't know. It doesn't
Listen, listen,
feel very
listen, listen,
Yu-Gi-Oh to me. It feels
listen.
very anime filler, and I hate anime filler. So I
Li-
just like I couldn't.
well, the thing is that the Seal of Orichalcos stuff didn't feel like anime filler, but it's also filler. So highly recommend finishing the series, skipping all the filler, then going back. Also, skip Capsule Monsters. You can go back and watch all the filler, including Capsule Monsters.
Capsule monsters. Okay,
Yeah.
I remember that sounds familiar, or maybe I'm just confusing it with Capsule Corp and Yu-Gi-Oh or and fucking Dragon Ball. But
Yeah. Also, we're having a tournament on the 9th, a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Count me out.
Obviously you're not participating, but you're welcome to come
Yeah, count me
watch.
out.
You're welcome to come
Yeah,
watch.
I should. I'm not gonna have any clue what's happening, but I will definitely come watch.
Die. Sorry, I'm just updating people. Alright, cool. There we go. But yep, that's kind of the gist of it. Have you made any content or on new content around Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, no, I haven't. Like I said, I've uh, I'm kind of just like depressed watching it. I'm watching it distract me from the fact that I'm depressed. So, it's a little
Speak
hard.
into the phone, my brother.
I don't know why you're having a hard time hearing me. Usually, it's so you're usually you don't have this problem.
I get
That
it.
my AirPods didn't. So I don't know, maybe I should just like stand over here. I think over here is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
Um, I haven't made any Yu-Gi-Oh content lately because like I said, I'm kind of depressed watching the show right now. So it's hard for me to like retain the information because I'm just watching it so I don't be so to distract myself. Um, and then yeah, I've been getting up and like going back to sleep all fucking weekend. That's what I've been doing. While playing and watching Yu-Gi-Oh and making sure I can get a smoke and food break in there. But
We need to get you on an SSRI, dude. You need to make a fucking like primary care physician thing and see if you can get fucking antidepressants because man, dude, the moment I started taking them shits, oh, I saw the light, I've been baptized. Oh my god, it was fucking great.
I think I also need anti-anxiety medication.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I think that'd be great. I think that's something that'd be really beneficial for me moving forward.
Yeah. Yeah. But on that note, is there anything you want to talk about today before we wrap up for the evening, my brother?
No, not in particular.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for listening to this episode of the Petty Ponglet podcast. We appreciate you, your time, and your viewership. We could maintain despite our best efforts. To the contrary. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of y'all's day, and I'm going to send you to End Screen Evan.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at himedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.